We are at the Haunted Hooters in downtown Chicago on Erie and Wells Street. There have been about 2 decades worth of reports of paranormal activity coming from this Hooters. It's been written about in several different books. So pretty much any book I know on Chicago ghost history or ghost lore mentions the Haunted Hooters. Now, for many, many years, we never really knew why this building was haunted. Some deep research several years ago found that Lincoln Park and the Lincoln Park Zoo was built over the Chicago City Cemetery, which eventually closed in the 1860s. But in the 1840s and 50s, when that cemetery was active, grave robbing was huge. That would be digging up fresh bodies. These guys are called resurrectionists, to sell the bodies to medical colleges. The medical colleges needed the fresh bodies back then to train their doctors. No one's donating their bodies to science. The policy of the colleges was, if you show up at the back door at night with a fresh body, no questions will be asked and you'll be paid in cash. So it could be pretty lucrative. Once the Chicago Resurrectionists got all the Chicago colleges satisfied with enough bodies, they went further out to like Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin. To preserve those bodies, they brought them to a building that was here before the Hooters existed. And they would put them somewhere in this basement, some in the alley behind the building, in pickle barrels. And the pickle barrels were labeled poultry until they could distribute them to the medical colleges. Also, I've heard that this was a brothel before, the building that was here prior to the Hooters being here. And one of the managers just related to me that a few of the victims of the Eastland disaster, another story that we covered, boat that tipped over in the Chicago River in 1915, were brought here to a temporary morgue. I know there were several temporary morgues throughout the area. This apparently was one of them. Now, for decades, people have reported, especially down here in the basement. They say employees don't like going in the basement. They tend to see like shadow figures down here. Manager just recently told me some of the experiences that she had going up the stairs or coming down the stairs. She felt like someone was coming either up or down those stairs right behind her. Upstairs, it's been reported for years that people say electronics in the building tend to act weird, like things will power down for no reason and they'll power back up. One of the beliefs is that spirits use electronics to do, whatever they need to do. People have also seen some apparitions in the alley. People that look like these old-fashioned, like 19th century possible grave robbers.